Special shout out for those of you tuning in from North America and Australia and Europe, all over the world. We've got tons of IASAS alums paying attention to the live stream here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great that you're all tuning in. Singapore in their customary red, ISKL in their blue, and the starting fives are
on the court. So Singapore 5 are led by number 5, that's Preston, number 9, Adam, 16 is Young, 6 is Akash, and 7 is Dennis. Who's on the ISKL side there?
ISKL, we got Michael Van Cotten, 12, Arav, 22, Gavin, 3, Julian, 11, and Aiden, little Team Wolf there in number 4.
All right, and we're off. KL wins the tip-off. Little jump shot there. Off the backboard, no good. Offensive rebound by Michael.
Michael with the hook, and it's a miss.
So Preston pushes the ball up the court. This is Akash. He goes across the key. Unfortunately, Young is out of bounds. Quick turnover for the Eagles.
Feeling out period happening right now. Boys getting themselves warm. Oh, I know that.
That's a superintendent.
Oh, is it?
From our side.
That's a big one.
Big ball. All right, here's ISKL working their half-court offense.
In the perimeter, hand off to Julian. Julian penetrates. He's a big boy. Oh, gets it up. Great block there.
He's blocked by Dennis on the Eagles side. Akash passes forward to Young. Young's going to go across the key. Here's Adam up to Preston. Good ball movement by the Eagles.
Oh.
Preston's three-pointer is off, but he's there to recover the loose ball.
Julian with the big body picks up. Off to Gav. To Arav. Out around the perimeter now. Dishes to Julian. Julian sets it for Mikey. Mikey's posting up. Works that big body in. Oh, little in-jumper layup. And the crowd's gone wild.
So here's Preston pushing the ball up the court for the Eagles after Michael's turnaround layup. Ball out to the wing. This is Dennis with the ball. Outside to Young. Down the baseline. That's Adam. Adam goes baseline. Little jump shot. He's long. No good.
And Arav cleans up the scraps. The girls are boarded back to 2 over on the girls' court. Arav pulls it up. Oh, and a quick turnover.
Nice steal there by number 6, Akash for the Eagles. He's only a sophomore. One of 2 Akashes on the team for the Eagles.
Wow.
Nice deflection there by number 11. Great turnover. And here come the Panthers.
Julian brings it up in the front court. He pops. They're giving him space. Arav thinking about pulling the trigger. Oh, he gets into the corner. Oh, and it goes wide. Great rebound there by Jewel.
There's an on-the-ground foul by number 16. That's Young West. Check that. That foul is on number 5. That's Preston Gaines, point guard for the Eagles. He was outmatched size-wise, so probably smart to commit an on-the-ground foul and not let your shooter finish at the rim.
He's quite the unit. Julian, quite the unit. 38. Oh, okay. We've got to move that card table along.
Here, loose ball gathered by the Panthers. Here's Michael once again.
Mikey for 2. And on the girls' court, 21 seconds left. ISKL girls down by 1.
Eagles side change coming in. Coach BJ looking to do 5 in, 5 out. Here's Young for 3. That's good.
Great
Eagles
shot
crack the
by
scoreboard.
Young. Wow. Great shot. Julian to Aiden. Takes control. Over to Gav. Oh. Good movement by KL. Gav penetrates.
It's good defense by the Eagles to force a turnover on possession clock. Nice effort there by number 4.
And he draws the foul, Aiden. Defense wins championships, Kim, would you say?
That's what everybody says. Here comes a new 5 for the Eagles as your guy, number 4, Aiden, steps to the line for his 2.
Great balanced roster SAS have got here.
Yeah, the future's bright for the Eagles. Only 4 seniors on the team, made up by a host of juniors and sophomores. That said, the 4 seniors are very influential on this team, and this could be their year. So Aiden misses 1 of 2. Meanwhile, on the girls' side, 17 seconds to play, and KL down by 1.
He makes it, and the crowd certainly lets you know it.
So this is Woody, Sheriff Woody. That's Matthew over there on the wing. This is Nikhil back to Woody. They've got Vade on the... There's Woody for three. He's off. Nice offensive rebound attempt by Jonah. It's going to be Eagle ball. Oh, check that. It's going to be Panther ball. Referee changing his mind at the last minute.
17 seconds to go on the girls' court. ISKL girls down by one. Both teams in the bonus. So it could be a little while yet.
Woody deflects that ball off his foot. Goes out of bounds. ISKL still in the attacking half with the sideline inbound. What can you tell us about the coaches here for ISKL, Shane?
We've got assistant coach Sim Huang, head coach Noah Stewart, and certainly got the boys pumped and primed. And Michael, for three, Van Cott.
So at this point, Shane, we've got Michael Van Cott 8, Singapore Eagles 3.
Well, when he's got a hot hand, and I tell you what, once he gets going, Michael, look out.
All right, this is number 11. That's Vade for the Eagles. He causes a turnover.
On the dime. Oh, not quite. Aiden draws the foul. And Jakarta sink one at the end.
And
the Jakarta girls have got the win, 42-39 over the ISKL girls. A valiant effort, but I think what we're going to see now is half of the gym pour into this side, into court two, and it could be getting a little bit chaotic.
Shane, I'm no physics major, but I don't know how you pour water into a bucket that's full already.
No, I don't know how either.
So Aiden's second free throw is good. Kale Panthers jump ahead to an 11. Check that 10-3 lead.
Team Wolf with a couple. Here's Woody.
Okay, this is Matthew down into Vade. Vade will penetrate. He draws a foul. I think that's on Michael. It is. So that's going to put Vade at the line. Vade, of course, number 11, a senior.
That won't please Coach Sturrock.
Vade's first free throw is short. Nice rebound there by number 14. That's Jonah. Back to Vade. Check that. That's Nikhil. Nikhil spin around move, trying to go off the glass. No good. That's Michael with the rebound. Michael doing it all for the Panthers.
Michael's pulling up the stats, I tell you. Doing it one end, one at the other. Andrew subbed in. Julian, big drive by Julian. Couldn't make the pass there. Tell us a little bit about those Singapore coaches, Kim. Who do we have here?
Singapore Eagles coached, this is the third season in a row now, coached by Coach B.J. Stewart and Austin Harvey. Austin, a high school mathematics teacher, and B.J. Stewart, our Eagle activities, so our community activities coordinator. Here's a baseline jump shot, three-pointer, well rebounded by Nikhil. He goes up against Michael. Michael gets a block and a rebound.
He's pulling the stats up. Oh! Great assist there by Julian. Just couldn't get pulled off there by Aiden, but he draws the foul.
So that's another foul on number 4 for the Eagles. That's Sheriff Woody. So Woody has 2 fouls, saying to his teammate, nothing else I could do there. Depending on Aiden's shooting efficiency here, that might have been a good foul.
Julian comes out. Jun Wong comes in, number 1 for ISKL. Aiden's first is good. And in the blink of an eye, ISKL stretched it to 8. 1 to come.
So second free throw short. Nice rebound there.
By Vade.
Yeah, that's Vade. Here's Nikhil coming up with the ball. Pass to Matthew. Matthew throws it away. Unfortunately.
Michael Van Cott again. How many of him are there?
One too many as far as the Eagles are concerned. Oh, three balls off. Nice rebound there by Jonah, number 14 for the Eagles. Here comes Sheriff Woody, pushing into the paint. Little bunny floater. That's good.
Lovely shot there by Woody. Oh, and the big long pass, Michael. Didn't
Panthers might have bitten off
anticipate.
more than they can chew there. Here comes some subs for the Eagles. That's Preston, Guy, and Adam. Woody comes off. Matthew comes off. And number 11, Vade, comes off. That leaves Nikhil and Jonah on the court. Here comes Preston bringing the ball up the court. Here's Adam going baseline, getting pushed by Jungwon. Baseline three, nope. Guy enters. Pass to Adam again. Good hands by Adam. He's going to go baseline. Referee says he took one step too many.
Good travel. Coach Sturrock imploring his players just to settle it down. Off to Andrew. Oh, lovely little bank shot there by Andrew.
Nice little
That's
move by
money.
number 5, the sub. So we're in a phase of the game now where Eagles and Panthers are kind of exchanging baskets. Panthers still commanding 7-point lead here. Nice little look there.
That's a dime.
That's Adam.
Beautiful assist there.
Great assist by number 12, Nikhil, only an 11th, check that, only a 10th grader.
Wow.
Nice penetration here by Adam.
Adrian.
Check that, Aiden. Here's Guy. He's going to look to draw contact.
Oh, and he does. Aiden, number 8.
Yeah, number
Senior.
8, Guy Stanley, captain. Shout out Guy Stanley's advisory group, of course. Nancy Liu and Kim Preen's co-advisors.
Wow.
But hey, first time out of the half, first time out of the period. Good a time as any for our first trivia question. So for those of you tuning in, trivia question here. You're going to respond through email to voiceofiasas@gmail.com. No hyphens, no underscores. The question for you is Michael Van Cott, of course, the youngest Van Cott.
Yes.
One of 4 siblings. Played on the volleyball team coached by Shane Graham with his brother 2 years ago. Lost in the final at Bangkok, I believe.
Correct.
What was the name of Michael's older brother? No, not for you, Coach Graham. We're going to let the listeners tune in and send an email. So the brother who was on the team with him.
Oh, righto.
Who was also a track star and a basketball star here at ISKL.
Correct.
The older brother of Michael Van Cott from 2 years ago. You're going to send an email to voiceofiasas@gmail.com, and the first correct respondent will get a shout out live on air. What do you reckon?
I think that's a great idea. Feel like giving one for the who can name the other brother as well. Maybe even the sister.
I can name Christian and Kate. That's the other two, right?
Oh, there we go.
So we're naming the unnamed brother thus far. Guy Stanley, good for one. We're checking the Voice of IASAS Gmail now. No responses yet.
Oh, they'll be coming.
Second free throw short. Good rebound by KL.
Andrew with the rebound. Off to Aiden, brings it in front court now. Junwong takes it. How's it look? Off to Gav. Gav finds Michael. Sitting the perimeter now, KL. Little penetrate. Oh, great steal. Great defense by Singapore.
Once again, that's Guy Stanley causing or Adam Brest causing the deflection, and Guy Stanley with the steal. Oh, here we go. We got a response. Shout out to
Miss Sahari,
Noreen Sahari. The correct answer, of course, is indeed Brendan Van Cott, the older brother, or one of the older brothers of Michael. There's a blocking foul. Going to be an Eagles inbound underneath the basket. Check that on the sideline.
Gav getting a bit handsy. Fouls up to 4-3, almost to the bonus.
Yeah, next Eagles foul will result in Panthers free throw.
Gavin Huang Sarnaki, the son of assistant coach Sim Huang, our IB biology teacher here in the high school science department. Oh, great turnaround shot there.
Nice little turnaround, nice little crossover behind the back dribble by Preston Gaines.
Oh,
number 5, point guard for the Eagles. Scores
ball in the
baseline
corner
jumper.
pocket. That was a cracker. Jun drives, dishes off to Andrew.
Step back three. No good. Great rebound by Jonah. Passes it off to Preston. Here come the Eagles.
Little momentum shift here for the Eagles. See if they can capitalize.
We only have a 3-point game here. What was once an 8-point game, now down to a 3-point game. Missed 3 ball by Young.
Easy rebound for Aiden. Brings it back up front court. Oh, looks for the dish. Draws legs. And it'll be a KL ball. We've got 14.9 seconds left. It's back to a 3-point game here. Singapore doing very well to close the gap. ISKL would certainly
looking to end on one shot. And
here we go.
SAS looking to force a turnover and not commit a foul, which would put ISKL at the line.
Jun.
So that's the end of the first period, Shane.
And that was a slick move there by Jun, number 1. And a really nice basket. Everything it was meant to be a little bit more that quarter from Singapore and KL. No. Certainly got over the nerves, and it's good quality basketball here.
The atmosphere in the gym absolutely electric. I would tell most of you fans who are listening in live from the Ampang Hillier area to come on down, but quite honestly, there's no room for you. So stay where you are, enjoy the live stream, enjoy the dulcet tones of Mr. Graham. I'll do my best to string you along for those of you tuning in from Singapore.
There's a little bit of a room up in the mezzanine, up in the balcony here. But as far as the bleachers go, there's standing room and edge of bums on seat space. There's a lot of bodies getting very, very close.
All right, little uniform costume mishap, a little equipment malfunction of the Panther.
Those Panthers are hot.
Certain you mean temperature hot.
They do. I've been in there just the once, and one and only time, and get stinky in there real quick.
All right, so it's Eagle inbound to start the second period. Eagles down by 5. All the initial scoring for the Panthers done by none other than Michael Van Cott, but towards the end of the period distributed among other teammates. Eagles 5 are Preston, Young.
Oh, good
nice
steal.
Deflection.
Great
hand
by Jun. Julian, out to Sean. Sean Davis with a little jump floater. Oh, great hustle there. Aiden getting trapped. And that's off.
That's off the Eagles. So inbounds for KL under the basket.
That's a lucky retrieve there for KL.
So KL executing an inbound play here. Eagles looking to protect the rim. Probably force ISKL to pass the ball out to the perimeter, hopefully not to one of their shooters.
Michael will certainly look to get in here from a play. There he is.
Unlucky for the Panthers. Here comes Young. He's going to force the ball into action. Oh, a little 3-step. Nice little Euro step by Dennis A. He's going to step to the line for 2 free throws.
Now that was a drive. That was a drive into a little jump floater. He took a little injury there. Dennis.
Yep, Dennis' first free throw, no good.
Dennis, sophomore. I hope he doesn't play volleyball.
Second free throw is good.
And Aiden bringing it up into the front court for the
2-possession game here. Eagles are chasing by 4. Nice entry pass there by KL.
Oh!
There's a foul on the ground. A push by the Eagles. Push by 16. That's Young West. So it's going to be an inbounds under the basket for ISKL.
And a Rav comes back in. And Jun has a seat. Picked up a little niggle. He's got a little limp there, Jun. Hopefully everything's all right. Looks like he's running off for a bit of treatment. Straight out to Michael. He backs away.
Michael jump back 3, air ball. No good.
Sean brings it back in. Michael charges.
Great. This is Akash. Akash throws it forward. Here's Preston. Easy lay-in for Preston.
There we go. Smart play by the Eagles.
So in basketball, you call that early release, so that's going to be a travel. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
See me.
You call that early release on the defensive point guard to earn a fast break. You call that the backside bandit. So Preston doing a job playing the backside bandit.
Backside gambit.
Made famous, of course, by the San Antonio Spurs, releasing Tony Parker on every defensive possession for a quick fast break basket.
Here he is.
There's Preston's shot, 3-ball. That's good. And the Eagles are back in this game.
Wow. And he certainly inserted himself, young Preston here, number 5 for Singapore, and come up with a couple of crucial baskets.
So here we go, time for some Singapore trivia while we have the timeout. So of course, Coach BJ and Coach Austin Harvey coaching the boys basketball team. We're going to ask for the previous coaches of the boys basketball team at Singapore American School. So there's a long list of names you could send in to voiceofiasas@gmail.com. First one to send in an accurate name of a former boys basketball coach at Singapore will get a shout out live on air.
Let's see it.
So we're still getting some responses to the Van Cott trivia question, which of course...
Very good, very good. Very good. A few others. Oh, Dave's thrown in there, the Van Cott. Emily, great to hear from you.
So now we're waiting on the trivia response for name a former Singapore American School boys varsity basketball coach.
And Patrice as well. Patrice, she was in a chemistry class at Mr. Graham's. Lovely girl, Patrice.
Evidently not doing much learning at the moment.
No, I wouldn't expect.
Maybe IASAS learning?
I know for a fact Mr. Coach Wong was giving his classes HL release this afternoon.
I love that.
Something that's never been heard of at ISKL before, but it's happening.
Does that chew into the 240 hours in any way?
Yeah. Does it what? Oh, Sean Davis! He likes to play snooker. 3-ball in the corner pocket. Lovely work. Sean Davis there.
Here's Akash with a little turnaround lefty layup.
Great lefty
He's
layup.
strong both with his left and his right hand and can finish near the rim, so despite his smaller frame, he's very effective up in the air.
Out to Sean again. Oh, Sean Davis, son of another high school faculty member, Drew Davis, a physics teacher here in the high school science department. Oh, it's raining threes.
So Eagles
Somebody give me an umbrella.
Eagles really going back and forth here, back and forth with the Panthers. We got two correct responses already on the trivia question. We got Devin Stewart chiming in from Singapore, who named Coach Mike Norman, of course. And then we have Dev from ISKL, who mentioned Coach Fabian. So both answers correct.
Wow. I tell you what, Dee's in Mr. Graham's chemistry class as well. He needs to be doing just as well at the chemistry as he does with this trivia. That next quiz is coming just for you, Dee.
I'll forward that email to you. You can save it on your inbox and maybe use it when you're determining the GPA at the end of the quarter here.
Parent-teacher interview, maybe?
So here we go. ISKL inbound under the basket. 21-21 basketball game. 5:40 to play. Lots of basketball left. Here comes ISKL.
Oh, he got a hold. Hold on,
so that's
13.
a foul on 13. That's Akash. That's the other Akash on the Eagles. You might wonder how many Akashes is too many. There's never too many. But so Akash with a blocking foul, and ISKL gets another shot with 14 seconds left with an inbounds under the basket.
It's Gav Wangsanagi.
Oh, there's a tip by Young. And Preston is too fast to the basket. His lefty layup is good, and Eagles take a 2-point lead.
Few uncharacteristic mistakes here by KL. Out to Michael. He turns and shoots.
Michael for three. Big Akash tied up with number 2. Referee's going to call a jump ball. That's going to be, looks like KL possession.
And we got a timeout here.
We do have a timeout. All right, so trivia answers coming in fast and hot. We've already celebrated the first respondent, so we're ready for the next trivia question here, folks. Which is, on a similar note to the SAS question, we've got 2 ISKL basketball coaches right now. Can anybody name a former ISKL basketball coach?
There we go.
Former varsity boys ISKL basketball coach.
Ooh, yeah.
Any answer, any time frame is good. We look forward to your responses on Voice of IASAS at gmail.com. No underscores, no commas, no hyphens, just voice of IASAS at gmail.com. So Eagles look ready. Panthers finishing up their last commentary. Standing room only here in the jungle, Gym 2. Check that, Court 2 in the jungle.
And it looks to be almost standing room only up here in the mezzanine. The card table's getting absolutely swamped by patrons craning to get a look at this game. Two undefeated teams going at it in round 4. Gav out to Sean again for another 3.
No good, too long. This is Akash with the rebound. The taller of the two Akashes. Great handles for a big man. Here's Preston, back to Akash. Akash working against Michael. He's gonna have traveled.
He traveled.
Unfortunately, your friend Noreen's having a laugh with us. Really? Her response as to the former varsity boys basketball coach is not Shane Graham, folks.
No, not me.
Shane Graham, of course, the varsity boys volleyball coach. We're looking for a varsity boys basketball coach. So once again, tall Akash, number 13 for the Eagles with a rebound and with the handles to bring the ball up the court. Here's Young West outside to Adam. Adam for 3, baseline 3. He's good.
Oh, he's good for snooker. Great shot there. And Singapore stretched it to 5. KL need to drag a bit of momentum back here.
So KL working the ball around the perimeter. There's Michael for 3. He's off. Good rebound there.
Gavin, drive. And Michael with the rebound. He's working hard.
Michael doing all the work on the offensive glass. There's a foul on Young, number 16. Hey, shout out to Justin from ISKL with an answer here. He says Mr. Humphreys was a former coach.
Mr. Humphreys was a former girls varsity basketball coach.
Not a boys basketball coach.
He was on the girls varsity basketball
Not a
coach
correct response.
With Dawn Ashby. They coached for quite a few years together. And Dawn Ashby's son, when you know it, he's Julian. He's inbounding the ball right now to Michael. Julian, a faculty student of both Dawn and Alex Lancia. And look at the big fella. He's down there with the ball, been fouled. Who have they picked up here? I believe it's on Preston, number 5.
Yeah, that's going to put him at the line because KL's in the bonus. So we got more than one ISKL supporter on the mezzanine with us here. It's great atmosphere up here, great viewpoint.
It's getting a little tight. It's getting a little squeezy.
We can call this the Coca-Cola Legends box.
No Pepsi challenge in this box.
No. All right, so 11's good for his first of 2 free throws.
Julian.
Of course, this is the cost of being in the bonus. Is aggressive defending by the Eagles immediately results in free throws.
That's right.
Still waiting for a correct answer on name a former ISKL varsity boys
Julian
basketball
with the shot
coach.
and the rebound. Oh!
There's another foul.
And
this one's on number 9. Check that number 8, Guy Stanley.
Few Singapore fans upset there. Julian seemed to grab the ball and hit the deck. Big shout out to all the travelling fans too. Yeah, a lot of people, all the schools repped very, very well.
And first class, how about medical staff here? None other than the tournament director, Jake Stockman, manning the broom, manning the mop. There's a great old adage in leadership that says, are you the director of the golf club because you clean up the towels, or do you clean up the towels because you're the director of the golf club? Jake Stockman living that vibe right now. So it's going to be 2 shots for number 11 once again. He's being checked on by the medical staff. He's got to shoot free throws, so he doesn't have time to be injured right now.
No. Nothing will stop Julian. He'll be back out there. He's ready to go now.
Eagles make a change. In comes Nikhil. Out goes Adam. Check that. That's Vade.
And here are the free throws. And the first one is good.
First shot is good. KL within 3 now.
Drew Davis. Physics teacher.
Second free throw also
There
good.
we go. KL close it to 2.
So 2-point game here. Eagles still leading. Here's Vade working against Davis. Across the paint to Nikhil. Here's Nikhil working against Michael. No good, but that's Vade.
Oh, great D. Oh!
That's an offensive
No.
foul for pushing. Fouls on number 12 for the Eagles. So that's Nikhil. The Eagles got to maintain a little composure here. Still have no fouls to give. Immediately that puts Davis back on the line.
There we go. And with 3:38 to go, this could be significant.
Eagles don't stop fouling soon. KL's going to make up all their points and more just on free throws. KL doing a good job drawing fouls.
And it's good.
Second free throw is good. KL now in a half-court trap defense. Here comes Guy. He's penetrating into the paint.
Oh,
He goes up and under.
lovely move there by Guy.
Guy Stanley, senior for the Eagles, hailing from the United States. So Eagles in a 1-2-2 zone.
And the defense
KL looking to carve it up with some quick passing. Good ball movement by the Panthers.
to Gav. And it won't go.
Davis is out of bounds.
That's out.
So good ball movement by the KL Panthers results in a good look, but unable to convert the shot.
And that 1-2-1 defense, that's given the Panthers some problems.
Yeah, we've got some micro Panthers here in the gym, which is great. Hopefully we'll make room for them in the front row.
Cubs, I believe they might be
Yeah.
called, Kim.
Here's Guy. Check that. Here's Nikhil for
Oh,
It's a great basket, another basket for the Eagles. Eagles pull away by 5 now.
yeah. Andrew,
If I'm KL, I'm going to get the ball into Michael Van Cott's hands.
He's
We haven't heard his
great.
name on the offensive half for a while
He's
now.
definitely been a bit quiet. Julian driving again. Oh,
Great play by
draws it.
Julian. Finishing strong, scoring.
He is a beast.
He's going to have a free throw and an opportunity to convert this into a 3-point play.
And one. He's strong. He's rock hard, this kid. Extensively riding horses almost for a living already at this young age, and he's been on the soccer team, I believe, for 2 or 3 years as well. He's fit.
His free throw, live. Somebody jumped in too early. Yep, it looks
Ooh.
like it was number 34 for the Panthers.
That's HQ. HQ subbed in.
So both Nikhil and Vade step out. In comes Akash. 2 Akashes on the court. Ladies and gentlemen, this is like a full moon. It seldom happens, but when it does, it's special. We have not 1 but 2 Akashes on the court. Number 6 and number 13 for the Eagles.
That makes it easier for me. Off to Akash. No, this is Preston.
This is Preston. Preston getting a screen by Akash. Another screen. Across the paint. Good hands by number
Good hands
1.
by Jun.
Eagles going to inbound the ball on the baseline.
Need to work hard on the defense now, KL. They're in the bonus.
Yeah, but mishandled by Guy after the referee handed to him. That's actually a referee fault, so we'll have another attempt here.
You can feel the tension here.
There's Akash working against number 34. He finishes high at the rim but misses. Nice rebound by number 1.
And it's off to Gav. Gav driving now.
A little bit of prison rules going on under the paint. Of course, that was a foul on number 9, Adam Brest. Not observing the law of verticality, which of course, Coach Graham, you know from basketball, which is a defender has the right to the vertical cylinder above their feet. Anytime you jump forward or to the left outside of that vertical cylinder, you're actually committing a foul. First of 2 free throws is good.
I'm sure that's what Gav decided to employ there on that move. Nice work, Gav. Oh, he's missed that one. HQ. And he copped a hand as well.
So another foul by the Eagles. So Once again, the early foul trouble the Eagles were in puts KL in a position to continually claw back the score without any time expiring.
Just giving this quarter a different feel. KL constantly going to the line. HQ missing the first one. Bit of a cult figure here, young Nikhil. Always.
We have another response from Noreen. Andy Charman.
Andy Charman.
Andy Charman.
I believe that is a correct response.
It is a correct response.
Dishes for Gav. Gav for three. No.
Once again, KL with the ball. Eagles unable to hold on to it. Need to do a better job of boxing out. And so foul on number 1 for the Panthers.
Foul on Jun. That's
real imbalance there in the foul calling for this half. If you notice,
so 1.
8 fouls on the Eagles, 2 on the Panthers.
Now it's 2 on the Panthers.
KL doing a great job moving their feet on defense and not reaching in, and Eagles, unfortunately, blocking and reaching in too often. So here come the Eagles, still up by 2. The home team on the scoreboard, even though we're very clearly in the ISKL jungle.
Preston.
That's Akash. Akash traveled. He took an extra step. He needed to shoot, but he put his foot down. So some subs coming in for the Eagles. Here's Young West and Dennis Armshaw. Out goes Akash and Guy Stanley. Now both teams looking to win this game and end the round robin, enter their final game of the round robin undefeated. Right now we got a really tightly contested game. Hopefully this is a preview for the playoffs and championship tomorrow.
Could very well be. Julian with a
good ball movement by the Panthers. He's been in the shot. He's been in the lane for a minute. Here's Preston bringing the ball up the court. There's a foul on number 3. So going to be an inbounds on the sideline for the Eagles. Preston just looking to draw a foul.
Gavin Wong-Sung-Naki just looking a bit frustrated from that last point. Reached in with a bit of a grab. Took the arm.
Here's Young West with the ball. He's going to enter into the lane outside to Preston. Preston back to Young. Young back to Preston. Into Adam. Oh no, Adam gets the ball stripped away from him. Does a good job getting back on defense. Here's Dennis. Dennis pushes the ball up the court. Here's Adam for 3 on the baseline.
Ooh.
That's Akash.
And that's Jun.
So a little showmanship by June. Could have probably been transacted a little better with a crisp pass, but nevertheless, it's an ISKL ball under the basket.
Just a little bit casual, eh?
Yeah, here's 14. He's going to be pulled out immediately for that. Coach probably not happy with the casual nature of that pass. So Akash steps out for the Eagles. In comes number 14, Jonah.
In ball here by Aiden. ISKL moving. Out to a Rav. He thinks about it. Dishes off to Gav. Around to Julian.
Nice ball movement here by KL. Inside, outside play.
Great stuff.
Here's a good look on the baseline. That's a nice little jump shot.
Great work by Julian. Great assist there.
So tie game here with 30 seconds left in the period.
Gavin working really hard in defense now.
No,
and there's
Preston throws the ball away to Hayden.
Gavin
an unlucky foul on number 9, Adam Preston.
Wong-Sung-Naki.
I'm not sure Adam actually touched him in the air, but number 3, great job to stay balanced and finish towards the rim.
Just looked like he went out of that cylinder, mate.
I don't know if there was a cylinder to speak of. But nevertheless, great move by number 3. He's going to finish a 3-point play here.
Gavin, great
22
move.
seconds, so Eagles going to try to tie the game up if possible, or get it within 1.
Doesn't go.
Jonah gets the free throw. Rebound, check that. Eagles down by 2. Well read by Arav.
And back again. And there's
a foul by number 22. That's Arav. So foul on the Panthers. Eagles going to inbound the ball. 15.7 seconds. Both shot clock and game clock aligned.
Great shot there by Gavin. Gavin's mum, high school English teacher, Maria Sarnaki, certainly got excited on that one. Preston. Might be looking for 1-1 here, Singapore. No, they draw the foul.
Preston going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Probably not the aggressive defense that coach would have wanted at that moment. Preston not very dangerous beyond the that far beyond the three-point line. And now
dangerous nonetheless. He's been having a great game.
Sure. First of 2 is good. So Eagles able to get back within 1.
He's rolling, young Preston here, full of confidence.
Instantly recognizable, of course, with his Kurt Rambis goggles. Here's Adam Brest, does a good job to get the offensive rebound. Here's Young. Young fouled by Arav, going to go to the line with just 2.2 on the clock. That's a unlucky foul.
That's a coach killer right there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the ISKL coach is particularly happy at this moment.
Sturrock has taken a long walk behind the bench. It's these little bits of momentum that you need going into the half.
So the foul doesn't hurt KL too much as Young missed the first of 2 free throws. His second free throw is good. We have a tie game, just 2.2. Eagles looking to commit no fouls.
And
well, how else would you have written it up? That after 16 minutes of play, KL and SAS, both teams undefeated thus far in the tournament, end the half with a tie ball game, 32-32. Shane, if you're the KL coaches here, what are you saying to your team?
Well, it's about doing the simple things right. It's about getting back to the game that's got them this far. The boys should be full of confidence. And they've had a great tournament thus far. So more of the same from KL. There's patches where they're playing outstandingly well. But then so too is Singapore. And it's the game that you'd expect from 2 teams who are at the top of the standings.
If I'm KL, I'm looking to get the ball into Michael Van Cott's hands a bit more. We haven't heard his name much since the first period, and he was a huge difference maker early in that period.
He was. So he got spelled there towards the end of that second period. Once Singapore got themselves into foul trouble, Michael did seem to go off and have a bit of a rest. I don't know if Michael's in foul trouble personally, but you would expect that the third period here, he's going to come out and try to assert himself on this game.
Yeah, certainly. Eagles look like they've spoken enough. It's only been 2 minutes into halftime, but they're done talking. So they're going to get some basketballs and work on their rhythm and their shot.
Sometimes short and sweet is the appropriate way to go, Kim. What does Singapore need to keep doing well to pull this one out?
Well, I think it all comes down to the foul trouble. Had SAS not been in early foul trouble, KL would not have had 8 free throws during the course of that second period, and it probably would still be a 6-point game. So if Eagles can stay disciplined on defense and not, no blocking fouls, no reaching fouls, get good positioning and play according to the law of verticality, which we've spoken about ad nauseum now. I think Eagles could be in good shape. However, if Eagles do get into early foul trouble, if I'm KL, I'm going to exploit that and be aggressive and try to draw fouls the whole game and just score baskets from the free throw line.
It's quite a conundrum, isn't it? You'd have to say easily, having watched all of KL's games thus far, that the defense of Singapore has caused them more problems than any other team so far. So I dare say Coach Sturrock and Coach Huang right now would be trying to come up with some sort of plan for the boys to be able to break down this defense of Singapore and to be able to score a bit more freely and look to make their advantages count. And it starts with Michael Van Cott.
Well, what I'm hearing you say, Shane, is that you've seen all the ISKL games thus far, and you can analyze kind of the impact of the SAS defense versus the other teams' defenses against KL.
Correct.
My question to you is, how much teaching have you done in the last 2 days if you've seen every one of ISKL's games? And maybe we should save that conversation till we're off the air so that we know for a fact that Mr. Farrington and Mr. Madani can't hear the response to that question.
I've seen both of those gentlemen in this room right now, so I'm safe.
So, roger that.
I'm safe. The IASAS does what it does for a school, and it brings the community together. And HL releases aren't a common thing, but I'm happy to say that I'll own it if I get in a little bit of trouble for this one.
There's no hot water, particularly not as considering how well KL is playing. This is definitely the magnetic draw of the community. And you can tell by the number of kids and adults here in the gym and here up on the mezzanine, this ISKL, both the boys team and the girls team, have kind of become the darlings of the community this weekend, haven't they?
Oh, without doubt. And it just goes to show, and it makes you realise how special IASAS is for our conference and for our schools. And when you see everybody in the gym, the drawing power of this competition from high school all the way down to middle school, elementary, everybody knows what it's all about, appreciates it, loves it, and it's certainly living up to its reputation, IASAS. So, you know, couldn't be happier with the way things are going this weekend. Obviously, a little bit more success for the girls, but it's not over yet.
Not over yet. Lots to play for. No overstating the impact on a community that an IASAS weekend has. But here we go, folks. We've got about 16 minutes left to decide. We've got a heavyweight bout here between the ISKL Panthers and the Singapore American School Eagles, tied at 32 apiece. Both perfect records thus far in the tournament. Somebody's going to come away from this game heartbroken, and somebody's going to come away from this game with a heavy dose of relief.
It's definitely a heavyweight battle. It's the crosstown rivals. It's New South Wales versus Queensland. It's River v Plate. It's, I don't know.
Real Madrid, Barcelona.
There you go.
It's Ajax Feyenoord. It's the Yankees and the Red Sox, and it's Singapore and KL, folks.
That's what I was looking for. Preston.
This is Young on the wing. He's looking to enter the ball. He goes back to Preston at the top of the key. 3-ball for Preston. Eagles scoring. And Young, is this Young Soo?
This is Jun.
Oh,
Jun off to Aiden. Aiden now. See what KL set up here. Andrew's starting this time, and Arav.
Nice perimeter passing there by KL. There's a block by Akash.
Big block.
Curiously, that's the smaller of the two Akashes. Here's Young on the wing across the key to Dennis A. Long 3-ball. No good. In and out. Good rebound by
Jun. Great rebound, Jun. Big long pass. Preston.
Stolen by Preston. Intercept. Eagles have no numbers, but Preston's going to force it anyway. Little jump float. Michael must have made contact with him on the follow-through.
He got out of his cylinder. He got inside his cylinder.
He reached it forward out of his vertical cylinder. So Shane Graham.
I wonder about Michael. I'm a little worried about foul trouble.
Let's watch Coach Noah here, because if Michael's actually in foul trouble, they'll make a change. Doesn't look like he is. Preston's good for his first free throw. Eagles drop first blood here in the second half.
I really think KL need to mark young Preston pretty heavily. I think they're giving it a little too much space.
You got to snuff him out. You give a player like Preston oxygen, and he will thrive.
And he's doing that right now. Aiden bringing it up. Off to Jun. Got to look to move KL. He's Michael.
Big 3-ball.
Arav underneath.
Good rebound there by number 22. Michael throws it away, unfortunately.
Throwing it back.
Big time offensive rebound there by number 22. Unfortunately, the Panthers mishandled the outlet, and Eagles about to inbound the ball. So 14 seconds on the possession clock for the Eagles. They're in the attacking half.
Still doesn't look like KL have found any easy way to penetrate this SAS defense. Here's Young.
Here's Matthew for 3. No good, but Akash is there with the rebound. Akash works across the paint. Preston to Dennis. Dennis going to enter into the key. Little floater, no good. He's fouled. He's going to shoot. Nice sportsmanship there between Michael and Preston, but this is the second foul.
Jeez, he penetrated.
Michael.
Penetrated quite easy there for his little hook. And he draws Michael another foul.
That's 2 quick fouls for Van Cott. Noah's probably staring at the clock, wondering how much more time he can give him. 3 total fouls in the game for Michael.
There he is.
Of course, we know he only has 5 to give in the course of a game, and you can't take your fouls with you, so you might as well use them all. But giving up this many fouls this early is pretty dangerous. So likely what we'll see is Michael playing a little bit softer defense moving forward, weary not to give up any more fouls.
Andrew, out to Michael for 3.
He's short, no good. Good rebound by the Panthers.
There it is.
That's poor example of boxing out by the Eagles. Coach BJ and Coach Austin unlikely very happy with their defensive scheme there. Bodies should have been made contact with each other. Nice pass to Akash. Akash back out to Dennis. Dennis going to go baseline. Here's Jun. This is Young. He's going to do a free. He's at the top of the key outside to Dennis again. Not that much time left. Dennis fadeaway jumper. He's good.
It's good. Lovely little fadeaway jumper there by Dennis. Let's see KL respond. Aiden bringing it off to a Rav. Jun penetrates, gets it to Andrew.
Oh, little
Andrew
Euro
with a
step.
silky move. But
One might say he took 5 steps on that, but the referees say he was just fine.
A little trouble there.
A nice little lefty shot by Preston. Good defense by 5. Preston looking to disrupt Arav here.
Gives it away to Jun.
We haven't seen a lot of Jun in the attacking half. He was pretty prolific against Taipei earlier today, but and here's Michael for 3. He's offline. Good rebound by Akash. No boxing out, but good rebound nevertheless. That's a lazy pass by number 6.
Great steal there by Andrew. He brings it back up. He makes his move. Dish to Jun. He doesn't want to take it. A wrap for 3. And it's good. Oh, I tell you what.
So we got a tie ball game once again, 37-37.
It'd be nice to see a Rav get a little toasty. He can do.
There's a foul, blocking foul on number 1. That's Jun. So that's a 3rd foul of the period already. So as SAS was in quick foul trouble in the 2nd period, it looks like ISKL is barking down that road here in the 3rd period. Akash comes out, subbed in for guess who? Akash. And this Dennis inbounding the ball for the Eagles. So KL in a 2-3 zone, everybody inside the 3-point line. Preston threatens a shot. Oh, nice little pass to Akash. Akash going to go up against Michael.
Hey.
Michael playing soft defense, can't risk another foul.
And Akash was good, lovely little dish there. And it's off to Andrew again.
Oh, and there's a nice block by Young. Now, ball still goes out of bounds on the SAS side, so it's going to be a KL inbound with 19 seconds on the possession clock. So as disruptive as the block was,
Plenty of time.
plenty of time for KL.
Michael will move in. Looks for the ball.
Michael
shoots
for 2. Hasn't found his shooting group yet.
Rav.
Prison rules under the basket. Of course, that's a foul. So that's going to put Arav at the line for 2 now.
Be
Eagles
nice.
lucky so far that Michael's not found his groove shooting.
No, but the Rav sunk that nice 3 here. It'd be lovely to see these two disappear. A Rav can tend to get a hot hand. Ooh.
First free throw is short.
He's short. Coach Pat.
Coach Pat, of course, IASAS girls silver medal coach, along with Coach Michelle. ISKL, nice rebound there by Michael over Matthew, number 10 for the Eagles.
Turnaround floater, and it's good. ISKL, bring it back. It's all square.
We got a tie ball game here, 4.5 minutes to play in the 3rd period. Preston for 3. He's long, but that's Matthew in the mix for the rebound. It's going to be ISKL ball. Line change coming for the Eagles. So this is, for those of you watching at home who are not Canadian, this is a common substitution pattern in the game of hockey, of course, where you take your entire unit of 5 in hockey, your unit of 6 in and out. So fresh legs for the Eagles, definitely, and a new defensive scheme, too. Eagles now playing a 1-3-1 zone defense.
This is what gave KL trouble last period. June up there.
No luck for June, but KL still rebounding effectively.
Andrew for
3 ball, no good. Eagles doing a poor job finding bodies in the box out.
Rims out. Aiden for 3.
Also short. Nice rebound there by number 14, Jonah.
There's a good box.
Here comes Guy Stanley. He's going to push the ball up tempo. He's found Adam on the wing. Adam step back into Jonah. Jonah high off the glass. It's good. Good little inside-out movement by the Eagles. Check that outside-in movement.
Great movement by the Eagles. And here's Jun. Props to Andrew. He's got space.
Little stutter step. High off the glass. No good. So that's going to be a foul on number 9. That's Adam Brest doing his very best. But it's going to put number 5 on the line to shoot 2. Subs coming for KL.
Andrew, number 5, junior. And he's got his tail up here. Hopefully he can start finding a few baskets. Sean Davis subbed in. Jun has a rest. Rav has a rest. And Gav's back in. Guard and small forward heavy at the moment, KL. But they do have Michael Van Cott out there.
Got to get him the ball.
There it is. Nice, Andrew.
Nice free throw there by KL. Substitution coming for the shooter, so 11 in and 5 out.
And there he is, Julian back on.
So Eagles here, this is Sheriff Woody with the ball, dribbling the ball up the court. He's gonna go left side. He passes the ball off to Guy at the wing. Guy finds Nikhil. Nikhil goes up strong. Unfortunately, Michael's there to meet him. Michael once again asserting himself on the game, this time on the defensive half. Here's a hand push by number 12 for the Eagles.
And there was the whistle. Gav working to go inside out.
Yeah, so there's a foul on Nikhil. So going to be sideline inbound for ISKL.
Julian to inbound it. Down by one, the Panthers. Sean Davis. Props. And it won't go, but Michael with the rebound.
Unfortunately, Michael too hard off the glass. So here come the Eagles. Great job offensive rebounding for Michael. Here's Sheriff Woody, passes the ball up to Nikhil. Back to Sheriff Woody, across to Guy Stanley, who mishandles the ball, lets the ball go out of bounds. So Guy takes his eyes off the ball just for a flash, and immediately it's a turnover for ISKL. Slippery ball, Guy says, so they're going to change the equipment out. Yeah, Woody's you. Sheriff Woody. Sheriff Woody. You got a friend in me.
You keep
All right, let's go.
I'm thinking just Toy Story the whole time.
Yeah. All right, friends, so here's your next trivia question for voiceofiasas@gmail.com is what was the name of his Sheriff Woody's astronaut friend?
There we go.
So jump on to your email
Michael penetrates.
and send an email.
He's working hard in the Oh, and he makes two. Michael Van Cott rolls up his sleeves. Oh, he did the hard yards there.
Here's Adam Brest.
Adam
Working
Brest
hard, ball
runs
taken
into
away.
Julian. He runs into Julian, and there's nowhere to go when you do that.
Oh, Sheriff Woody throws a soft pass. Quick turnover to KL, number
Sean
2,
Davis.
3 ball. He
Oh.
gets fouled, and he's going to shoot 3 free throws.
Wow.
So once again, sports fans, the current trivia question is, what is the name of Sheriff Woody's astronaut friend who did not believe he was a toy? So your answer, please, to voiceofiasas@gmail.com. No underscores, no hyphens. 3 free throws coming your way.
Here it is, Sean Davis, good for one.
Here, shout out to Dev, your student once again. Dev says the answer is Buzz Lightyear, and the answer is correct.
Coach Stewart taking a moment there during these free throws to get an urgent message to the boys.
So KO pulling ahead by 3 here.
Oh,
Nice, now 3. Nice rebound there by the Eagles. Guy Stanley pushing the ball up the court. Here's Sheriff Woody. This is Akash. Akash going to go baseline. Unfortunately, he throws the ball away. KL have no numbers, but they're going to push into contact. Nice layup there by Aiden.
Great layup there by Aiden.
So if I'm the Eagles right now, I'm going to change my tack, and I'm going to draw fouls. Because KL playing some handsy defense. There's Akash, little floater over Michael, rebounded by Jonah. Looks like there was some contact in the paint, but referees didn't call a thing.
Sean Davis pinched it.
We only have.
And here's Julian. Julian again, hard into the bodies. And it's Sheriff Woody
some
away.
sloppy basketball. Here comes Sheriff Woody into the lane.
drive.
He draws a foul. He's going to
Oh,
shoot
and it's
2, and the Eagles are going to be in the bonus from now on out. So we've got ourselves a game here, folks. It's going back and forth. KL do have themselves a 5-point lead, but Sheriff Woody's at the line to get 2.
And I believe that's our 5th foul. So
Everything from now on, both
SAS.
ways, both directions.
in the bonus.
Both teams in the bonus. So Woody might have a snake in his boots here.
A little bit short.
A little bit short.
And you can hear the cheer.
Second free throw, also a little bit too long. Great
Good
rebound by
rebound.
Jonah. Another foul there by number 11. That puts Jonah on the line.
Wow.
Now here's a great story about Jonah, number 14 for the Eagles. Up until last year, Jonah actually a swimmer for the Eagles.
Wow.
And making his IASAS basketball debut this school year as a senior on the team.
Wow, always intense to make that change as a senior, going from one sport to the next.
It helps when you're a gifted athlete and you're 6'4".
That's true.
So here's Jonah shooting 2.
Better basketball than volleyball, Kim.
We've got to see if we can get Jonah to be a middle blocker. Okay, Jonah's shooting his second of 2 free throws, so Eagles not yet capitalizing on the fouls. Right, you got to make your free throws, as Coach Mike Norman used to say. Nice offensive board by Guy Stanley. His putback is too long.
Need to box out, KL. Come on. Julian driving again. Oh, off to Sean.
That's Akash with the rebound. Akash pushing the ball up tempo. Over to Sheriff Woody. Passes to his favorite deputy, that's Guy. Back to Woody. Woody for 3 from the baseline. No good, in and out. Pushing foul on Jonah. That's going to be free throws. Let's see if KL can shoot and score.
That's a foul on number 2, I believe. That'll be a foul on Short Davis.
Yeah,
Jonah shooting.
Good shout, Shane Graham. Good shot.
So SAS in the bonus. They're back to the line again. So it is, Kim. It's the flip of last quarter, and this time SAS are going to be benefiting from the foul trouble KL are in.
SAS need to convert their free throws.
Jonah, another missed free throw there. He needed to maybe do a little.
Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by KL.
Here's Jun bringing it up. He drives.
Into contact. He's going to be shooting 2.
Draws the contact.
In comes Vade, out goes Guy.
In comes Andrew. And out goes Sean. .116 to go on the clock. ISKL by 5. And Jun has 2.
First free throw a bit short. KL still holding on to a 5-point lead. We've got lots of basketball left here. But Jun looking to expand it out to a 6-point lead.
And another missed.
So here comes Akash. Nice little crossover dribble for the big man.
Pressured by Jun.
Oh, here comes Akash into the lane. Little lefty finish, no good. That's Jonah, of course, rebounding.
And he
put back, but we need Jonah to convert on the line. This is third chance at the free throw.
He almost seems upset about getting the free throw.
No, I think he's upset about not finishing that putback.
Yep. And Jun has a seat. Arav comes in to finish. And Akash comes back in. And Adam takes a seat for SAS. And the first one. It's rimmed again.
So the hack-a-shack strategy employed by KL to foul Jonah whenever he has the ball seems to have effect. So long as Jonah doesn't start converting his free throws. He's good for 1.
There he is.
So this might be exactly what he needed. He broke the seal off the lid. From now on, his free throws will be good. But just 58 seconds here in the third period. Good hands there by Sheriff Woody.
Oh,
Jonah unfortunately handles it.
With time.
Andrew contested.
Oh.
Defended well. Here's Akash bringing the ball up the court. Up tempo. That's to Jonah. That goes off of Jonah's hands, unfortunately. So Akash trying to be very, very aggressive.
ISKL inbound now. 41 seconds to go. It'd be nice to take a little momentum here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to open it up by 2 or 3 more.
Sharp pass.
Nice deflection by Jonah. Wouldn't let the easy pass enter into the lane. Eagles making a change. Here's Akash out. Young in.
Andrew inbound. Straight to HQ. Get up, big fella. And he does, but it doesn't want to go.
Okay, defensive rebound by the taller Akash. Passes it to Young West. Across the key to Sheriff Woody. Back out to Young. Across the key.
Julian! The big body gets in the way, Julian. And he gets the easy layup for ISKL.
Here comes Young this time.
I tell you what, wherever he can assert his size, he always will, Julian. Great use of
4
body
seconds,
there.
3. Sheriff Woody for 3, long range 3, no good.
Ooh.
And clock's gonna expire.
That'll do it. And ISKL did grab that final basket, and they'll try to take this 6-point lead into the last period and hopefully pull away.
So we've got a 6-point game here, friends. KL leading by 6, 48-42.
How about a little trivia question about the AD here, Kim, Jake Stockman, lovely, run an awesome IASAS here for us, doing a wonderful job.
No doubt, first class.
Jake Stockman is here at ISKL. I believe it's not his first IASAS school.
Nope, indeed.
And I believe he has coached at the IASAS level before.
Was the varsity basketball coach of a different IASAS school than ISKL.
Which IASAS school was it?
So that's a useful trivia question. So hop on to voiceofiasas@gmail.com and go ahead and send us that response. Which IASAS school was Jake Stockman, the varsity boys basketball coach, at?
You behave yourself there, Coach Pat. I can see you. A raucous, jubilant ISKL crowd. A lot of SAS fans here too. A lot of people have travelled up the highway here. And here goes Real Madrid and Barcelona. One last time, 8 minutes left. 1 quarter to play, 6 points in it. Aiden off to Gavin, now Rav. How are ISKL going to start this period? Here's Michael back in now. And a Rav looks to penetrate. Gives it to Andrew. Happy with the perimeter. Gav moves in. Gives Andrew time for 3. Won't go, but Michael with the big rebound. He pops, stops, and it's good. 3 points, Michael Van Cott. Well, just what KL need.
So here come the Eagles with Akash. He's on the left wing. He's going to enter the ball, trying to enter the ball into the high post. That's Preston on the right wing. Preston lefty shot, no good, no rebound. So ISKL winning on that sequence because of the defensive or offensive rebounding by Michael Van Cott.
And a great little steal there by Preston.
Here's Preston, backside bandit.
And he can...
Oh, he gets the layup. He's going to be frustrated with himself about that, but nevertheless, great effort. He traveled. So Preston frustrated.
Got to bounce that thing, Gav. Keep that head up, mate. Michael Van Cott doing it all there. Great rebound, backs out, and just there's... How about 3 points here?
Doing it all. All right, here's Preston bringing the ball up the court. We got Akash at the high post, Matthew at the low post. This is Young on the wing. He's got an elbow jump shot. That's good.
It's good.
So high percentage shot taken by Young West. Not a bad shot at all.
Great shot by Young. Aiden. Aiden off to Gav, to Rav, to Andrew, who stops for 3.
No good. He's short. Here comes Akash, the big man dribbling.
And
backside bandit.
Gavin.
Some sloppy layups here, and a foul by, an intentional foul by number 3. So that means that the intentional foul, even though it's only the first foul, means that it's going to put number 10, Matthew Hopkins, at the line. So Matthew Hopkins, also son of faculty, Singapore American School. Dad is legendary soccer coach Patrick Hopkins. Mom, elementary school teacher Jennifer Hopkins. Patrick, check that, Matthew, the younger sibling of Caroline. So Eagles not only going to get the 2 free throws here, but they're also going to get possession.
Wow. Gav maybe just a little frustrated at that layup that didn't go. Reached in and grabbed.
So still waiting on the sports fans to chime into our trivia question, which is, which IASA school did Jake Stockman coach the varsity basketball team of? So, which IASA school? And the hint is going to be, it's the same team that just beat the ISKL girls. Here's Young dribbling the ball at the top, outside to Preston. Preston out to Young. Young crossover, he's going to go baseline. Arav is with him. Into Akash. Akash going to finish at the lane. It's good. So Eagles now clawing themselves back into this game, only down by 3.
Great assist by Young. 2 players all over him. Off to Michael. Michael with space. And it won't go.
So here come the Eagles. Preston's got the ball at the top of the key. Check that. He just crossed half court. Here's Dennis on the right wing. He's going to enter into the lane. Euro step. Back to Akash. Little lefty layup, but Michael's there to rebound.
Great boxing out there by Michael.
Noreen once again, keen listener on the broadcast here.
Hey, oi.
Quick tip. Hey, there's a foul. Interesting. The floor ref signaled ball when the court ref called the foul. So that's interesting to me. Noreen with the correct shout. Of course, Jake Stockman, the former athletic director and varsity basketball coach at Jakarta Intercultural School. So congrats to our avid listener, Noreen.
Noreen retired from ISKL maybe 2-3 years ago after 20-something years here. And lovely teacher, teacher.
So proof that once a Panther, always a Panther, still tuning into the live stream.
Absolutely. Arav.
Yeah, Arav is good. So now it's a 4-point game. That's still a 2-possession game. ISKL up by 4. We've got 5.5 minutes to play. And here come the Eagles.
Young.
Nice little anticipation by Michael. And Michael two-handed dunks on the Eagles. You don't see that very much. Young outside to Dennis. So as excited as the fans are about that dunk, it's only worth 2 points. Nice pass by number 4, back to number 3. Good ball movement by the Panthers.
Great ball movement by the Panthers. That's more like it. Lovely pass by Rav. Making it count. And Coach Storik's letting them know.
Here's Dennis back to Akash from the free throw line. No good.
And there it is. He just reached in there.
There's a foul on number 10. That's Matthew.
And you can feel the Panther fans urging, surging, making it loud.
So we still have plenty of basketball left to be played. It's an 8-point game.
Long way to go. Julian into 8 and off to Gav. ISKL certainly trying to press their bit of momentum at the moment. Off to Gav. Brings it back out, circles around.
And throws the ball away.
Nutmegs Julian. Ball slips through his legs there.
So here's a timeout called by ISKL, interestingly.
A very interesting timeout here by Coach Storik.
Not sure if I would have sacrificed the momentum here with a timeout if I'm Noah Sturck. Definitely anticipated the timeout coming from the Eagles side, but this is a free timeout for the Eagles.
It is. Time to regroup, regather.
Now both teams with plenty of fouls to give. Hey, speaking of the ISKL head of school, Mr. Rami Magani, there he is.
I told you I spotted him ages ago, mate.
Thanks.
Jake Cross, long-time ISKL, doing me a service of dropping the team sheet. Thanks, Jake. And the call's gone up again by the ISKL faithful. In full voice here this Friday afternoon. Couldn't think of anything better. What a way to end the day than watching your Panthers doing it all, battle royale against the SAS Eagles.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Jake.
All right, here come the Eagles. Extended 2-3 zone by ISKL. Lots of hand checking, lots of pressure. That's a sloppy entry pass by Guy Stanley, stolen by none other than Michael Van Cott, and tipped away by Michael. So the Panthers have the ball here. They're working against the Eagles zone.
Rav looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Julian. Moves the body. Out to Gav. Looking to penetrate. He pulls up. Gives it to Michael. And it's good. No!
In and out of the toilet bowl. Unlucky for Michael Van Cott.
Commentator
Great look, great finish. But unfortunately, you can blame that on Shane Graham.
I better own that.
Here's Preston. Nope. He takes a good look outside. That's Woody, Sheriff Woody for baseline jump shots. Good.
Great assist.
That might be the little bit of oxygen the Eagles need here with 3.5 minutes to go.
Great assist by Preston. Great shot by Woody.
So only a 6-point game here. Eagles in a half-court pressure defense now.
Julian in the paint to Michael.
There's no foul. Michael not able to get the ball above his hips.
Aiden stops, props.
No good. Preston with the defensive rebound.
And Preston bringing it back up for SAS.
So Eagles got the dynamic duo of 8 and 9. That's Guy Stanley and Adam Bress on the court. Here's Akash.
Certainly that 3-2's pressing for ISKL.
Preston across to Guy Stanley.
Oh,
that's a blocking
body.
foul by Arav, number 22. That's going to put Guy Stanley at the line for 2. This is exactly what the Eagles want. The clock stopped and a chance to close the gap a little bit.
Just takes the wind out of KL's sails when a little foul like that. Arav just not set.
So straight Akash substitution, 1 in, 1 out. 13 takes his spot next to Michael Van Cott, hoping to get a defensive rebound or offensive rebound against Michael's height. Guy's first free throw, solid. Second free throw short. Goes off of Adam Bress's hands, unfortunately for the Eagles. Great boxing out by the Panthers, so it's going to be ISKL inbounds. Guy comes out, Young comes back in. So we got Sheriff Woody and we got Young. At the point, we got Young and we got Preston.
Gav brings the front court.
Ooh, lucky for the Panthers.
Julian using the body, pushes it
away there by number 11.
Great work by Julian. Uses the big body.
So here comes Adam.
Moved on. Oh,
there's Akash for the offensive rebound. Loose ball. Goes out of bounds on the Panthers. It's going to be SAS inbounds. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 2 on the game clock. Eagles down by 7. They're going to need some magic here, and then they're going to need some turnovers.
ISKL, both starting 5 come back out and certainly have pushed and pressured the Eagles. That 3-2 just moving up and putting all the pressure on the Eagles that they can handle and more. They need
Preston back to Young. Young for 3. No good. Good rebound by Arav. He's there.
Aiden bringing it back into front court now. Off to Arav.
Back to Aiden. Here's Michael.
For 3. No, it doesn't go. Julian to Gav. Oh.
Nice rebound there by Young West.
Great pickup by Young.
Still a 7-point game. Eagles need to push. Sheriff Woody for 2.
Lovely.
Into Michael Van Cott.
Great use of the body there by Woody.
5-point game. It's a 2-possession game here. KL looking to open up the score. Here's Michael going baseline. Ball stripped away from him. Forced shot, no good.
Julian.
If I'm ISKL, I'm running full-time offenses. I'm not going to speed up and rush for any shots. Mishandled there. Well defended by Adam Bress. Eagles have no numbers, but Adam pushing up tempo. Here's Woody for 3. No good.
And Aiden cleans it up. Here's a Rav to Gav.
Yeah, that's it.
He backs down, slows it down.
There's a foul on Gavin. Eagles need to.
That might have been the first one, mate. They're playing the clock.
Eagles need to, if I'm KL, I play the clock. I'm going to run 24-second offenses, 4 corners that result in 1 shot, but I'm not going to speed the offense up because for every shot we take, we could miss, and SAS could rebound. So here's the inbounds coming from ISKL. Eagles looking to get a quick stop. Here's Michael, baseline jumper, no good.
Aiden with the rebound.
Ball
to Michael.
Michael recovers it just in time. Gavin. Time ticking away.
Oh, what a dime.
Great pass by Gavin.
Gavin wants
less than a minute to go.
SAS now.
Sheriff Woody being hand checked. Here's Preston once again. 3 is good. 2-point, check that 4-point game. 2-possession game. Eagles going to full court press. There's the foul by Woody. So you're going to see the Eagles forcing KL to shoot free throws very shortly. Eagles going to, not intentionally, but they're going to foul ISKL and put ISKL on the stripe and prevent time from ticking by. So Eagles in their full court pressure here. They're going to foul. There it is. So Gavin going to the line, 40 seconds to go. KL leading by 4. Gavin could ice the game here with 2 good free throws.
He could. Two-shot game right now.
So Woody steps out. Guy Stanley comes in.
Here's Gavin. Here's the first. And it's good.
So still a two-possession game, would require one big three. 5-point game between the two teams.
And the second. And it doesn't
Akash with the rebound. Here comes Preston. Preston working against Aiden and Gavin. Across the key to Young. Young to Guy. Here's Preston. Preston for three. Oh. In and out, no good. So now KL needs to hold the ball here. There's a foul by Akash. That's going to put Gavin on the line once again. A totally different game now that Preston missed that three ball. Matthew Hopkins coming in, Akash coming out. So if all things end as is, KL will be 4-0 going into this afternoon's game.
Against Jakarta.
Our
last game against Jakarta.
There it is, that's the ball
please.
game, folks. Unlikely that the Eagles are going to get 2 3-point plays with 24 seconds going.
Kim Creans has called it. You heard it here first. I'm not quite willing to go there yet. Michael gets the foul.
So Michael going to go to the line really to ice the game now.
This one might do it for me, Kim.
Any one of the free throws he makes here
just
makes it a 3-possession game, which is impossible in 22 seconds.
Impossible. Just wonderful to see. You'd have to say 10 deep, the fans here. They all flooded in.
Great turnout for the ISKL community, of course.
Michael for one. There it is.
And the fans know it. The fans know it.
And no offense, but I just love the silent pause then. I still got those drums beating in my head. But look, here everyone goes. Here's a little shimmy for Michael. And he drops it.
So now KL looking to commit no fouls. Any fouls they commit would result in free throws for the Eagles. Outside to Dennis. Dennis for three. No good.
No good. Julian
throws it over the curtain for whatever reason.
Wow. That was interesting play there by Julian.
Everybody curious what Julian was thinking there. So going to be Eagles inbound because throwing the ball over the curtain is like throwing it out of bounds.
I think he just wanted to stop the clock there for some reason.
So SAS still chasing 8.
Coach is still imploring the boys, and it's great to see.
And to say no fouls.
You won't see Coach Sim or Coach Sturrock let up at all.
Preston for three, no good
And
off the rim.
no good.
And that's going to be the end of the game,
That's
folks.
going to be the game, folks. And the crowd goes up. And ISKL have defeated the SAS Eagles 64-56. And what a wonderful spectacle it was here this Friday afternoon. Always a pleasure, Kim.
Yeah, great result for the KL Panthers. True deserving winners here. SAS played their hearts out, but just couldn't respond to the pressure from the KL defense. And I got to say, man of the match for the KL side's got to be Michael Van Cott. Some individual heroics around the team, but all in all, Michael probably responds for about 12 of the KL points here. On the Eagles side, I'd probably...
Thank you, everyone, and stay tuned for this next game.
Thanks, guys. Good job. All right, sports fans, welcome back to IASAS basketball action from ISKL 2025 IASAS basketball. We've got a hotly anticipated matchup between the ISKL Panthers, #1 seed, versus the SAS Eagles, tied for #1 seed. Both teams 3-0 after 3 rounds of the round robin. The winner of this game likely to be the #1 seed, depending on how matches this evening go. It is 1:52. We're a little bit late for a start here on Friday afternoon. It's over here. We've got last block on a Friday, likely nobody teaching at this point. Every student at ISKL coming out to watch the girls finish the fourth quarter up by 1, 32-31 against the GIS Dragons. The boys looking to find, it's packed here in the student section. Not a lot of seating to be found for the SAS parents or the KL parents. We're about 7 minutes away from tip-off here.
All right, mate. How's that? Is that good? Am I coming through? Good to go. Check 1, 2, Raj. Check 1, 2, you little ripper. It is Friday afternoon. Welcome to, we are in the mezzanine, up on the balcony, at the card table, and it's going to be a battle royale. SAS versus ISKL Panthers. I would say, geographically speaking, we're talking about the closest thing you can get to a crosstown rivalry.
Neighbors.
And it's all
Good
going to
fences make good neighbors.
I think, what do we got? 2 teams at 3-0.
Both teams undefeated thus far in the tournament.
So as they say in the classic, someone's O's got to go.
Now the good news, based on the current format at IASAS basketball, is even a loss for either of these teams here wouldn't be devastating in terms of the final outcome of the tournament. Both teams still fully eligible to qualify for the playoffs. Likely the winning team here tonight would be the number 1 seed, and the losing team would be the number 2 seed. So possibly a preview of the championship game tomorrow. What do you reckon, Shane?
Possibly a preview, possibly, but still everything to play for, I believe. I mean, there's no easy matchups, but getting first place in the round robin gets you a semi-final versus the 4th seed, which any team will take any advantage at this point of the competition.
No, once you get into the playoff format, and you'll know this as a volleyball coach, all previous records are null and void. It can be anybody's game when it's single elimination. All you got to do is get hot at the right time, and you can upset the apple cart dramatically.
Competition starts again after tonight. Well, a big day. It's going to be a big day, and it's going to be a late one. So hang around, because I don't think the 3rd round matches will finish tonight until very late.
So for those of you tuning in from the Ampang Hillier area, whether you're in class right now or whether you're tuning in from the library or tuning in from wherever, come on down to the gym and enjoy the vibe here. The seating is definitely going to be limited, but the atmosphere here is positively electric. Right now, the ISKL girls wrapped into a 35-33 lead against GIS on the other court, so 2 minutes left to play there in the 4th period. So as that game ends, the boys' game will kick off.
I'm going to advocate that everybody turn off this broadcast right now and turn onto the other court and watch the girls. Come on, girls.
In fact, I would say extend on Shane's comment there and say turn off the broadcast and walk your way down to the gym. There's plenty of room in the jungle on court 1 for some more KL fans. It'll be interesting when those fans pour out to this side of the gym, because this side's already full.
It's already full, even full for the last game, and between Taipei and Bangkok, and it's a huge shout out to the ISKL community. Every game, no matter what school, has been wonderfully supported. Classes getting out and getting down into the gym. The atmosphere is absolutely sensational. big props to the AD director, Jake Stockman. The tournament's absolutely first class, and what's magnificent is there's no drums. There's not a drum in sight, and it's marvelous to see and to hear oohs and ahs and shouts and cheers. People actually being able to talk to each other. I came back from Taipei with a bit of PTSD from all those drums racking up.
Some tinnitus.
Oh,
So Shane talking about the new IASAS rule instituted after season 1 IASAS this year, which is that no noisemakers will be permitted for indoor sports, primarily because at Taipei for the volleyball tournament, the volume of the drums and the volume of the noisemakers actually chased the elementary school students away from coming to watch the games. And so the atmosphere negatively impacted by virtue of the noisemakers. So IASAS instituting a rule in November that henceforth for indoor tournaments like basketball or badminton or volleyball, there shall be no more noisemakers like drums, vuvuzelas, tambourines, whistles. The only thing that you're allowed to do is clap your hands, stomp your feet, and yell at the top of your lungs.
great to hear.
So over on the girls' side, for those of you tuned in here, we have 2 minutes to play, 35-33, ISKL up by 2. That game is for all the beans for ISKL. That'll prevent them from being relegated to the bottom 2 and eligible for the playoffs tomorrow. Just fighting for their life, having lost all 3 of their matches thus far. So looking to win here and maybe force a 3-way tie that might upset one of the teams. So we got about a minute till the boys' game tips off. 2 minutes. For those of you joining us on the live stream, we're going to have some trivia questions for you throughout the tournament, or check that throughout the game. And we're going to ask you to respond to the trivia questions through the email voiceofiasas@gmail.com. No underscores, no hyphens. Here, both teams lining up to celebrate the pre-game festivities. Congratulations, sportsmanship, good demonstration of the spirit of IASAS here.
Gotta love it. 35-33. KL girls still edging ahead.
Check that, it's Gist that's ahead over there.
Gist that's ahead. With another basket, they go ahead by 4.
So we're going to have a loud crowd here momentarily, folks, as the boys about to tip off. 5 seconds from tip-off. The girls' side, very dramatic. You're going to have some devastated fans coming over here in a moment, particularly when they realize there's nowhere for them to sit. But once again, this is Kim Creans and Shane Graham here with the call of the SAS versus ISKL, the battle of the undefeated boys basketball teams in round 4 of the round robin.
And it's the crosstown matchup.
The Malay.
It is. It is.